Hey, I'm Ezra, and for my Genius Hour project, I'm looking into the influences of body language. More specifically, I'm researching how subtle body positionings and just body language in general, I guess, can affect presentations, discussions, negotiations, those types of talks where you're trying to get something out of someone or convince people to do something. From there, after I did my research, I determined how these body positions could actually be used to make you more likely to get the thing that you're trying to get, I guess. Uh, I decided to do this project because a little bit before we started actually doing the project, I'd been watching a whole bunch of like Psych and Shark Tank on TV, and I thought it was like really interesting how in Psych the guy is like able to use his ability to detect really small details in a in the way people act to tell information about them, and how like in Shark Tank the sharks will often turn entrepreneurs away if the entrepreneur's body language doesn't like express confidence or just that they're like really knowledgeable about what they're trying to do. So for like my main problem wasn't the standard type of one where it's like research or planning stuff like that, but because there was like a ton of research out there about body language, and figuring out the stages of my project were actually pretty simple to come up with. But my main problem was finding a proof of concept beyond TV for my project. I was always a little bit iffy on whether or not this would actually make a good TED Talk, but once I found my proof of concept, that doubt went away really fast. So my proof of concept was actually the highlight of my topic, or my project, and it came at the Michigan State Model UN Conference. I actually wrote about this in a blog post a while back. I think it was the second one. At first, I just acted like at the conference, I was acting like I normally would, and I struggled to be heard in my committee. Later on, I started making sure I was using or doing the body language that I researched that would emit like confidence, knowledge, and openness. So I'll explain like what I did specifically later on during my TED Talk. But to be brief, once I started switching from my regular body language to the body language that I'd researched that would do all those things I said before, it didn't take long for me and the people I was working with to like kind of get the support of all 70 people in the room, and we basically won. So that Model UN conference assured me that the idea behind my project was valid. In the weeks after, I ended up collecting a lot of research on body language. A lot of it I don't even think I'm actually going to be able to fit into my talk because just the time constraint. Because of this, I don't really think I'm going to continue my research on body language just because I've already learned so much. But I am going to for sure keep using what I learned just because it's really useful and that's been proven already for myself. Oh yeah, something that my class should know is that during my TED Talk, I'm probably going to do a demonstration that involves the whole room. So if you're in my class, if you could help me out during that, I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.